Okay, are you ready to tell your story about getting mad hoes?
Are we recording?
Yes.
This isn't a story about getting mad hoes.
Oh, you said it. You literally
No,
said it was.
I didn't. You said you get mad hoes. I said
I did say that.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Hoes
but okay.
get mad at me sometimes.
Right. And then you said I have a funny story to tell.
I'm just
And then
kidding,
I said,
don't
is
call
it
women
about
hoes.
mad hoes? What'd you say?
I said I don't call women hoes. I want to.
My
make that
God.
clear.
Oh
You
my
did.
God. I'm Mr. Respectful.
You did.
And I
you were
said, is
like-
it about hoes? Is it about getting mad hoes? And you said yes, but not in the way that you think.
What I meant was not no.
You didn't mean no, or you meant not no?
I meant not no. Shout out to Patrick.
So it's just not no. So it's yes. Awesome. What's your story about getting mad hoes? What is it,
Just
King?
trying to talk in a circle. So last week, after I got off work, it was late. Like I was teaching, and was it last week?
What day
I
was
think I
it?
worked
Sorry.
late. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. I was at the gym late. Is the
Right.
point? And this woman who I've known for like a couple of years, not like we're just like friendly. Like we'll wave hi at the gym. She speaks very little English.
Sure.
But we'll just like, she and her boyfriend that are there work out real hard. He speaks English. He and I interact plenty.
Sure.
She's just like also there
Yeah.
waving hi.
Yeah.
And trying a little bit to keep up in the conversation. So
Sure.
they're a great couple. They've been going to the same gym as me for like 3 or 4 years now.
Nice.
Anyway, so her boyfriend was like downstairs. She is on like a lat pull down.
Your gym has floors?
It has 2 floors, yeah.
Whoa, that's cool. Mine
Yeah,
doesn't.
it's pretty cool. She's on like a seated lat pull down thing. I'm
Sure.
doing tricep extensions
Sure.
on like the big cable rack
I'm aware.
thing. I'm in the middle. Well, on the other side, opposite from her, is this like thin, good-looking woman.
Sure.
Who's like looks
How
like.
is this not a story about getting mad hoes, dude? Sorry, keep
And
going.
here, folks, we have a lesson in patience, where I've gotten 3 sentences in, and Amanda's like, "How is this story going to end?" You'll see. So she's sitting there, good-looking woman, but she might be like newer to the gym.
Sure.
Is what I think, because A, I've never seen her there before, and B, she's like looking around, like she's observing like what other people are doing.
Sure.
And so I'm next to her, and I'm at the end of my workout. You're gonna hate the next part of this sentence,
I'm
but
ready.
after I
hate
have
most
been
of your sentences,
after
but
you
okay.
work your muscles, they
Right.
tend to look a little bigger because
Yeah.
they're like full of blood. They're
Yeah.
pumped.
They're pumped,
as
yeah.
some people. Okay. You don't like when I say hit the gym, so if I
Yeah.
said the sentence, I was looking real pumped, you would have thrown up in your mouth.
Not true. If
So
you had
don't
said the
do that.
sentence like "I got my pump on,"
I would
that
never
would
do
have
that.
I actually would have thrown up in my mouth.
That
a little
is
bit.
crazier.
But,
I would never say that.
Never mind. Keep going.
Cool.
Never mind.
So
I'm practicing patience.
I appreciate that. So I'm in between, and so like the woman who's next to me, like we have texted before. She texts me and says, "The girl next to us is cute,"
Okay.
and I was like, "Yeah,"
Sure.
and she was like, "You should talk to her."
This is all over the phone.
Yes.
Okay.
In between sets, and I'm just like, I don't approach women at the gym. I don't approach women in general, but like,
Sure.
I certainly not at the gym. What a vulnerable, horrifying place to get approached
So true.
by a man who I'm quite literally like twice this woman's size.
There was a dude who got a little too close to me this morning, and
Did you bark at him?
No, but I was thinking for a second, legitimately, what am I going to do if he touches me? Who will I tell? And then he just walked past me, no problem. So
That's usually
I'm
how
glad
it
that
goes.
people exist like that, but anyway,
Yeah,
not to make
no,
it about
I-
me, but I appreciate that.
No, I totally get it. So anyway, she's like, "Hey, you should go talk to her." And I text her. I was like, "I don't want to potentially make someone uncomfortable." And I've said this before that I would rather not get a date or not get laid or whatever rather than potentially make someone uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah, she's cute, but
You don't
people are
wanna- you
allowed
don't
to
be a
be
freak,
cute
yeah.
out. Well, people are allowed to be cute out in the wild. That doesn't mean they're looking to be talked to, right? You being attractive isn't an invitation for men to hit on you.
Right.
And so I said in fewer words than that
Mm-hmm.
to her, and she was like, "She's looking at you." And I was like, yeah, but she's kind of been looking at everyone.
Sure.
Like, I just happen to be directly next to her, and
Right.
I'm making a scene lifting weights, I guess.
Sure.
And so she went on and on, blah, blah, blah. Well, last night, I'm like laying in bed, not asleep yet, but I just gotten off the phone with a friend of mine. It's like 11:30. And she texts me, the woman at the gym texts me, and she's like, "Hey, that woman's here again." I was like, "All right." She's like, "You want me to talk to her for you?" I was like, "Probably don't do that." Well, she went and talked to her.
That's crazy.
Yup.
Sorry.
And this is several.
I support women, but that's weird. That's freaky.
It's several days after like this woman had even seen me, and my acquaintance, I guess, barely speaks English. So God knows what she actually said to this other woman. Like,
wait, is the woman who's texting you trying to be your wing woman?
Yes.
Is the woman who barely speaks English?
Yes.
Who's there with her boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's all the same person.
Okay.
And so she texted me and she's like, "I'm gonna go talk to her for you." I was like, "Probably don't do that." And like, yeah, first of all, she's about to make reference to a guy that this other person has never actually interacted with.
Right.
She barely speaks English, and I didn't ask her to do this. And so
Great idea all around.
She reports back. She's like, yeah, she says that she's interested in women.
That's awesome.
It also could very easily be an excuse, like, "Hey, I don't know who the fuck you're talking
Yeah.
about, so I might be
I don't
want to
hook up with your friend.
Just for
I
the
like
sake
girls.
of, I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
For the sake of argument, I'm shutting it down. I like women.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Or
And
she
so-
could be interested in only women.
Right.
Yeah. Either way.
Right.
Who knows?
And either way, what the fuck are you doing?
Either way, I told you not to do it, and you did it anyway for my benefit, and that's freaky as fuck.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's so weird. That's so weird.
And so, this was a story about me not getting mad hoes, Amanda.
You didn't get the mad hoe, though, but you did get that hoe mad.
I didn't do anything.
Well, she got
She
mad
got this
because
hoe
of me.
mad. I'm mad. Don't do that.
You're the hoe that's mad.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you're the mad hoe. Yeah, relatable.
I've got mad hoe's disease.
Not to be a freak, but do not. I legitimately can't think of anything I want to do less while I'm at the gym than speak to a man. I'm being so dead ass. If a dude at the gym, and I'm in the middle of popping my shit, approached me, I would be like so uninterested it would be crazy. I'd probably tell him to go fuck himself. I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll see you in the showers in 10 minutes, buddy," and then I just leave. You know what I mean? Like, that's some crazy shit. Like, people are there. It's like, that's so not the move, in my opinion, personally. Like, the fuck? No. The gym is for friendship. And if you want to see friendship in the gym, go to the gym and watch the big dudes who hug each other at the gym. I be seeing friendship at my gym all the time.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's literally the best. The dudes do that thing where they're like,
It's called dapping
I know,
up.
but then they do that thing where like they hug and then they hit each other on the back and they're like, "What's going on,
bro
dude?"
hug.
It's like in the morning. Sometimes they see each other across the way and they just get on one of these. I'm like, y'all are friends. Men can have friendship with each other. I believe.
do so
and
many
also,
of
I'm like, I
those,
hope
dude.
some of them are gay. But I love watching friendship at the gym, and there are some baddies. Oh my god, there's a bad woman at my gym who does things I want to do, and I'm this close to talking to her, but her ass is
talk to
so
her.
fat, and so I'm scared.
Go talk to her.
And she always wears matching sets and really cool shoes, and she has a big butt, and I'm scared.
You're scared of her butt?
Yes.
All right.
Because it's an indicator of her personality,
That's
fear.
not true.
I'm just kidding.
Saying
But
her personality is ass?
no. I would say your personality's ass, and that has nothing to do with your butt.
You know what does that?
Don't pull your butt. I left the footage of you doing that in last week's episode, you bitch.
Oh, did
at
you?
the end, it's the stinger at the end. Yes.
Stinger, barely know her.
Stinger barely know her.
Hey,
You
the
get up and
people-
shake a little booty.
The people are grateful. I have heard nothing to confirm that.
But I believe it
But I believe-
based on vibes, not evidence.
I believe that the people are in favor of my ass throwing, and I will continue thusly.
Continue thrustly, more like it.
Thrustly?
Okay, I'm going to do the theme song. Are you ready? Shut up.
Yes.
Iggy, no more farting. Welcome back to the Pyramid, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Amanda, and I am your host. Ow, my ankle hurts every single fucking week. Except for the weeks that I'm freaking not.
Oh, switching it up. And
Yeah.
I'm Eli, or Elias, or Elizabeth, or Elijah, the dipshit participation trophy of co-hosts.
Claps for Eli. We love to see it. Iggy's been ripping ass.
Hell yeah, dude.
All day. And by all day, I mean in the last hour.
Live your truth, Iggy.
So, just throwing that out there.
Speaking of throwing it out there.
Speaking of throwing it out there, are you ready? Do you have any other goofy little thing you wanted to say before we start talking about pyramids of life? Okay,
no, we can get into the pyramid.
Okay. Do you want to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, great.
The bottom of my pyramid are the spam phone calls that I get 7 to 10 times a day. And every time, like, it's so obvious. The phone even says, "This is spam. Don't fucking answer."
Yeah, exactly.
And
Don't fucking answer.
I'm blocking every single number. I recognize that this is kind of a fool's errand because there are, like, as far as I'm concerned, a borderline unlimited number of numbers that can call me. But I'm fighting the good fight,
right.
And I'm blocking. And every time it's like, we're at the final step of your loan approval.
Yeah.
Like, nope, sure aren't.
Come on, you can do it.
Boing.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Eli's feeling a little eepy today, team. But that's okay.
I'm doing great, dude.
Your face says something different.
I got already... Okay, well, that's just me being 35, all right? All right.
It's you being tired as fuck. Are you done talking about your bottom of the pyramid? Sorry, I didn't mean to
I
cut you
just
off.
did.
It says that's why I said,
done?
are you done?
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Okay, well, I did. You are not listening to women.
Sorry, I'm paying attention to one woman.
It's like, it doesn't matter.
The real, my number one woman.
The queen of femininity.
That's what I've always said.
Iggy. The diva. The legend. The icon.
Oh,
God.
Oh,
Immediately like, gross. Okay, sorry. The bottom of my pyramid is actually kind of serious. You're going to have to take it down a
Iggy,
little.
lock
Sorry,
in.
team.
Iggy.
The bottom of my pyramid is that someone in my personal life who is queer had to go no contact with their parents this week. And the idea that people can, like, have a child and decide that their love for that child is conditional and you will only be loved under certain circumstances is, like, crazy to me personally.
Yeah.
And it just sucks. Like, and this person knew that this was probably going to happen eventually, but it just, like, it just hurts. You know what I mean? To just, like...
Did they just come out?
They just came out to their family officially. A lot of us who have known this person have known for a long time, but their parents are, you guessed it, religious. And so it's
you didn't have to say that.
Yeah, it's been just like a thing that they've never really talked about, but the parents knew and we knew, and then this person went through the steps to try to have some sort of, like, rehabilitative conversation with their parents about, and, like, it was, like, really sad. It read almost like begging your parents to love you.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
And it's just really sad. I don't know if the posturing of this person was begging, but I do think it was asking, right?
Yeah.
Because this person had to walk away from parents who said, no, we're praying for you. We hope you change your ways.
That's fucking insane.
We don't agree with your chosen lifestyle and stuff like that.
How dare you? It's not a chosen lifestyle,
It's crazy.
first of all.
It's crazy. I don't understand how people still think that. What?
It is nuts because, like, the fact that people like that make life so goddamn miserable for the LGBTQ plus community. Why would you think it's a fucking choice?
I don't know.
Why would you choose to be that?
Why would you choose to be miserable?
Why would you choose to live as the minority in a world that wasn't built for you and actively fights against your very existence? Why the fuck would someone choose that?
Or can I not, like, if I'm this person and it's a chosen lifestyle and my life gets really difficult, if I'm choosing it, why do you think I'm going to keep choosing it? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't I take it back? Oh, just kidding, I'm not gay.
Right.
What do you mean? I could just, like, stop being this way and take it back? What the fuck are y'all talking about? That's
you
so
being an asshole is
me.
a choice. Me being gay is not.
You being a Christian is a choice. Me being gay is not. I don't know. It just, like, makes me really upset. And without getting into, like, too much of it, because this is not the right platform, there's no biblical text to support that being gay is a sin. That's not in the Bible. it's in a translation of the Bible. The original word was pedophile, and then in the 50s, to get my BFF Ronald Reagan elected. Right before then, in that same wave of the Jerry Falwell gospel power hour of it all, they reissued the Bible, and they swapped out the word pedophile for homosexual so that they could protect pedophilic men in the church.
Very cool.
They switched it to gay.
Very cool. Jerry Falwell might be one of the most harmful people in American history.
I hope I go to hell. I hope hell's real, and then I hope I get to go so I can do some rounds with Jerry Falwell.
Hell yeah.
Because if I'm going to go because I like gay stuff, and he's there because he's a greedy son of a bitch, ding ding. Cage match. Jerry Falwell in the Lakes of Fire.
Yep.
Cage match.
And
bitch.
We're not taking turns. I'm there with you.
No, yeah. We're going to go fucking nuts on that idiot. Anyway.
That sucks, dude.
I cannot believe in 2025 we're still doing this. That's crazy to me.
I can. There's a pretty well-funded cabal of we don't need to go into it, whatever.
Bruh. It really pisses me off.
I'll say this. I don't know if this person is listening or how close to you they are or anything like that. But I will say I'm no contact with my mother for wildly different reasons. But I will say this, that the nature of our departure was different. I will also clarify that. But my life has gotten so much better when I've surrounded myself with people who love me loudly. There is no condition to the love that I feel with my chosen family. And I hope that you experience that as well. That's all I'll say. Mm-hmm. Fuck that, dude.
Dude.
That's so dumb. It's just so dumb.
We had the church I used to go to that I don't go to anymore had a guest speaker one time who was talking about the process of deconstruction, specifically as it pertains to gay stuff. Like, how do you get a church to go from non-affirming to affirming? Like, how do you make that move business-wise, politically in your church? Like, how do you encourage progressivism in your church without scaring a bunch of people away? How do you do that over time and make it sustainable? And his perspective was, if I were to tell you that your child's life depends on your church becoming affirming, you would become affirming. And I'm here to tell you, your child's life depends on you becoming affirming.
Sure does.
But we know this, right? Like, that's very common knowledge. So he's like, it's not this dramatized, what if it was, It is probably your kid. If you're struggling with it that much in your home and it's a really hot topic, it might be because it's personal. And I am here to tell you that that this like conversion therapy is fatal.
Yeah.
Statistically. So yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that.
You bitches are so corny for that.
And mad.
Corny and mad as fuck that you don't get to enjoy your life the way gay people do. Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Kiss somebody of the same gender. Nobody cares. Freaky as fuck for caring so much, honestly. Who gives a shit? Y'all are freaks for that. Whatever. Ugh, don't piss me off. What's the middle of your pyramid, bruh?
Well, it is nothing that serious, fortunately.
That's nice.
It is just like being busy at work. I think I've talked about this a couple of times, but it was very prevalent the last like 2.5 days or so. It's great that I have like a lot of influence at work and that people rely on me and stuff, but also like leave me the fuck alone for a second so I can like do what I need to do, please. That would be great.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Sorry.
Tell me about your middle.
Hang on.
Tell me about your Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar.
Mark that as unread so I can come back
Tell
to
me
that.
about the weird character that's on. What is that?
Oh.
Is that a Pokemon?
Why are you touching my can?
Is that? I'm sorry, Amanda. May I touch your can?
No.
Is that a dinosaur?
It's a dinosaur.
Oh, I see Jurassic World.
Yeah, Jurassic World. Yeah, it's a dinosaur.
I haven't seen a Jurassic Park movie since the first Jurassic Park, I think.
Oh, no, I saw the one with Chris Pratt. This is...
The burnt really rodent?
Yes. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Oh, my God. It really took me a second. I actually didn't know what you were saying. When I went to Bible college, one of the, cool, fun things that we did a lot was...
I love that you put air quotes around that.
Yeah, we had a movie theater, and they would play movies that were out of cycle, like not currently in the theater.
That's great. I'm already on board.
But they would cut out all of the racy stuff.
Oh.
And one time I wasn't there for this. There was just lore on the campus that one time when they showed Finding Nemo, they censored the word "bud." I don't think that's true, but it was that serious that people believed that. Me being one of them for a hot minute.
They did not do that.
Anyway, so I saw the one about the burnt rodent because I saw it in college for free. That's
sure. Yeah. Okay. Dude, the college movie theater slaps.
Did you have one of those?
Yeah, we had one on campus, and
was it free?
Yeah,
ours was free.
Yeah, and very rarely they'd have like shitty popcorn or whatever.
Oh yeah,
and the seats were like a little too small, but like it was dope. It was like a thing to do. You didn't even have to leave campus. It was great.
Yeah, ours was like right across the hall from the arts building, so it was just all like right there.
Nice.
My middle of the pyramid is my anxiety's been super gnarly this week. It just is the way that it is. Which is the bad part of the middle. But I have had a lot of really good, like conversations and like interactions with, women in my life that remind me that my life's just not that serious. And if it all goes up in flames tomorrow, you're going to be fine actually, because you're going to be fine. And like I don't know, I could wax poetic about this for, literal hours about like the power of Southern women, but sitting with people like my mom and like some of the women that I work with and like Rachel and like my friends in real life who I don't work with, and sitting and being like, I'm afraid of this thing happening in my life, and them saying like, I get that. I think that's kind of baseless. I don't know if you have a reason to fear all these things, but I understand where you're coming from.
Sure.
And with peace and love, present company excluded, most men don't really hold both of those things. It's stop doing that. Or it's, I recognize that, and I can see how you would think that. But there's not this, like, balance of both things. Of, I see how you would feel that way, and I think that your fears are baseless. Which is what I need to hear. I need tough love, and I need to be told, I hear where you're coming from, and I think this is stupid. And so it's been really nice all week to, like, talk to all the women in my life who are like the best about that kind of thing.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I also had a woman in my life that, oh my God, dude, stop. Also had a woman in my life who made an insensitive comment and came back and apologized to me. And that was really sweet. And I didn't really take her comment as like that insensitive. She was complaining about a really rude man that she saw in public. And she was like, and he was just this like annoying southern fat white guy, and he was really pissing me off and blah 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 whatever. And I clocked that she used fat in a derogatory way, but I just noticed it and then moved on and totally forgot about it later. But I was like, that was weird, but then I just kept going.
Sure.
The next day she came, this was someone I work with, and it wasn't Rachel, she came up to me and like with tears in her eyes and was like, I'm really sorry I said that.
It's been weighing on her as soon as she said it. Mm-hmm. That's her, like, she's still in the process of like unlearning to use that as a bad thing.
Yeah. And she was like, I heard myself say it and then thought, oh, that was weird. And then I thought, Amanda has like very expressly talked to me about that topic, and I did it anyway. And so not only should I not have done it, but I definitely shouldn't have done it with you. And I was like, it's okay. I was like, you don't have to apologize to me. Like, what you said was probably not the best thing in the world to say, and like, that's fine. And I know you, and we were alone when you said it. So it's like, it's cool, whatever. She was crying. She was like, I'm really sorry I did that. I was like, it's all good. I said, I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I don't think it's needed, but I appreciate you saying that. That's really telling of your character. I really appreciate it. I thought that was so nice. So that's the middle of my pyramid. Having an anxious as fuck week, being a gross little lizard person in my brain. But also talking to all the girls in my life that are like, it's okay, Diva, get up. And I'm like, you know what? You're so real for that, actually. What's the top of your pyramid, bruh? I can't wait to talk about mine. I'm so excited.
Very excited for you.
And my song of the week. Okay,
the top of my pyramid is room 40.
What?
Room 40.
Don't know what that means.
Room 40's nuts in your mouth.
Yeah, I knew you You want to know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I am actually I'm going to have to pause this and probably go get something out of the pantry because my stomach just made the loudest sound I've ever heard in my life. So,
are you hungry for room 40?
I am not, actually. I wonder if you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich because that's what you're about to be served, bitch.
Yeah, I was watching.
It's about to give knuckle sandwich realness.
No, not the realness.
The realness.
Oh, God.
Okay, what's the top of your pyramid? Do you have one or no?
Yes. First of all, the fact that, like, fantasy football season is, like, really getting back into it, I'm just so excited. But the second half of that is I saw an interview with Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Bills. It was from, like, a year or two ago, and he made that joke on a podcast with, like, I think it was, like, the Barstool guys or whatever. And they were talking about, like, restaurants or whatever. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm a big fan of Room 40. And they're like, oh, yeah, where's that? And he made up some shit about it. And he's like, all right, I'll go to your place if you go to mine. And where are you going again? They're like, Room 40. And he goes, Room 40's nuts in your mouth. And they're all just like, what the fuck, man?
You can pay me $1 million to be in that room.
I love it. Josh Allen is he's one of my favorite players. It's so funny.
I love that for you.
Yeah, that was it.
What's the top of your pyramid?
I said it. Fantasy football season is starting back up.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, you just don't listen to me.
No, I don't. I thought you said, well,
that was part of
like you were going to say it was
from.
something else.
Well, no, that is the top of my pyramid.
Fantasy football, in the background.
And we're getting into it, Okay. And I saw this interview of Josh Allen, and so I wanted to get you with that's a solid D's nuts joke, though. Room 40, so good.
Whatever. The top of my pyramid.
By the way, Patrick, that one was for you.
Okay. The top of my pyramid is I am now on a team at work that where
that's so
my
getting to you.
Boss and another VP at our company believe in me very slay. So we had a client walkthrough that my boss didn't want to do. He's like, I don't want to do this. I hate talking to clients. You do it. I was like, okay, no worries. I've given tours. I've talked to clients before. I did that a lot on my old team, but with my old boss. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll do it by myself. Who cares? And then the person who had that contact I was like, send me that email chain of what y'all have already been talking about so I can like bone up on what is being discussed. Send it to me. And I saw the name of her client, who this person I'm going to give this tour to is working on behalf of. And I'm going to have to cut this out because I actually am not supposed to be talking about it. It's...
Oh, fucking hell.
Right. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Whatever. Me, my goofy ass. Was
Your
like,
goofy ass.
Absolutely. Hey, girl, in the lobby, right? Walked her through. She was like, yeah, we're looking. She like told me about the event that they're doing. She told me about the thing that they're interested in. Great. Walk through. Great vibe. Great. Leaves. I'm like, wow, I ate that shit up for real. She asked me to send her pictures of things that we have that she could rent, blah, 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 whatever. Here you go. The next day, she emails me back and says, and my boss and the person who got the producer of this gig are all on this thread. All of us are together.
Yeah.
And she's like, my client has decided to pass on all the things that you sent, but we're interested in something custom, like a custom construction project that would look like this thing. And my boss he did not want to interact with her because he's like doing a million other things. And the producer is out of town. And so I texted the producer and said, are you cool if I like kind of run with this a little bit? Because she's asking, you're out of town. My boss doesn't want to do it. Is that cool? And she was like, yeah, go nuts. And so I was like, okay. So I like called the internal meeting. I like got pricing from the person who prices things. I got artistic renders from our graphic designer.
Render, barely know.
I put them all together. I like had them in like tiers and in like quotes and stuff and like layers. And I sent them off to her. I was like, wow, I am eating the girls up. Sent it all off. And then the producer emailed just me back and said, great job, Amanda. And I was like, I'm going to cream in my jeans, dude. That's awesome. Professionally bricked up at the idea of my boss saying, great job. That's my professional goon for real.
Oh my
Great job.
God.
What are you, nuts? And I just came from a team.
You have a praise kink, huh?
Only at work. I just came from a team where I never got that, literally ever. It was, here are all the things you did wrong.
Great.
It was no compliment. It was only constructive feedback. So to be on a team, to be like, okay, here, figure it out. Go nuts. And then to do it and like stick the landing, bruh.
Cream in my jeans
Crazy.
is insane.
Well, professionally.
That's fucking insane.
That's how I felt professionally.
You're a professional dream creamer?
You sound it out, brother.
Say that 5 times fast.
Professional gene creamer, yes.
Yeah, see, you were crazy sounding too.
Yeah.
We both messed it up.
Yeah, okay, whatever. That's the top of my pyramid, being a literal MFing girl boss this week.
That's dope, dude. Hell yeah.
So exciting. The end.
Hell yeah.
Okay, are you ready to get on to this episode?
You bet your bottom dollar I am.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, my stomach is kind of growling. Ugh, I'm turning into you. Also, fuck you, because let me tell you something else.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Amanda's about to go feral, y'all. That was 3 distinct, different sounds.
I'm taking deep breaths.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
She said through one eye twitching.
It's not that serious. Now that I have like metamorphosized into, I wouldn't say gym rat. I would say
girly.
gym squirrel.
Yep.
Gym woodland creature. I wouldn't say rat, but
I think gym girly is appropriate.
Woodland creature for sure. I eat a fuck ton of protein.
Let's go, dude.
All the fucking time.
Hell yeah.
I'd be hitting over 100 every day. Yay
Damn
me.
right.
But I'd be hungry for real. And then when I don't get all my snacks and stuff throughout the day, I'm like, my stomach is growling. What the hell? And I eat at the exact same time every day too to make sure I get it all together. And I'm hungry as fuck. And that's because of you.
Yeah, that's somehow my fault. You're right.
Yes. You know what I should do is just like go drink a glass of milk and like get over it.
Just finish your soda.
How's that gonna? I'm gonna be burping the whole time. They're gonna give me a hard time about burping.
Yeah.
You're just
Correct.
Give me a hard time about something.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Are you ready to talk about the content of this episode?
You bet your bottom dollar.
Slay. We're talking this week about Season 5, Episode 9, Wild Wild West Part 2, a.k.a. Make It Make Sense, a.k.a. The Fuckery. Because this is some fuckery.
This show is just the crown jewel of fuckery on television.
Fuckery.
This is crazy.
It's the zenith of fuckery, for real. Eli didn't watch the episode because he's busy girl bossing.
That's right. Is it zenith or zenith?
I've heard zenith.
Okay. I actually don't know. I've only ever read that word.
I've only ever heard that word. So I've heard it as zenith.
Bird is the word.
Okay. So
I've
yeah,
seen many. I'm sorry. I've seen so many clips of Trixie and Katya like saying the same crazy thing at the exact same time.
Have you gotten the high gay? Have you seen that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's hilarious.
Among the many.
Hi gay.
Oh God, those two crack me up. Katya has such an infectious laugh.
And you're just getting
She is
surface level.
Easily top 3 queens for me ever, and she might be 2.
Have I showed you that clip where she's trying not to sneeze during their podcast?
No.
Okay, no. I have to show it to you later. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Hell yeah.
So we have to take it back. We have to take that and rewind it back, truly.
Sure got the beat that make your booty go.
Right. Last week, previously on.
That's right.
I did used to say, "Are you ready to let's get into it?" Yeah.
Yeah.
And why did I stop doing that?
I don't know. We've got to rotate our various.
There are some things I should stop saying that I still say, and then there are things that I stopped saying. I don't know. Things that I stopped saying that I wish I still said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
I say exactly what I want to.
You don't get me.
At all times.
You don't get me at all. That is actually true. Well, no, I don't know your brain like that. Never mind. I was gonna be like, that's actually true. But maybe I don't. Maybe you keep some things upstairs. I don't know.
I have very little going on upstairs, so that's highly unlikely.
You got some spiders.
Right.
You got some tumbleweed.
There's just one of those cymbal monkeys.
There's a tumbleweed that's going by, but it's like, where's that wind coming from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
In one ear, out the other.
Right. Okay. Previously on. Last week, remember. Last week we were talking about how this is our last week in LA, right? Even
allegedly.
Though I thought we moved here.
Yeah.
Which we didn't. People in our Spotify comments shouts out, did come correct and say, no, they're taking it. This is a trip. But then I'm like, you're fucking telling me this was a trip. They're taking a trip to LA. They're going to be back later. But this is just a short-term thing. I'm like, okay, fucking whatever.
I don't want to go back to Pittsburgh.
Wait a minute. We do have an email. Hang on.
Kathy is too close by.
She's within arm's reach.
And I don't want that.
And that bothers me.
She needs to go away.
We did have an email. Hang on.
Oh, yeah. Scrolling.
From Pamela. She says...
Pamela?
Uh-huh.
Have we gotten it? That sounds familiar.
We've gotten a bunch of comments from her, for sure.
Yes, dude.
And she might have written it before. She says, hello, Amanda and what's-his-face. I was just listening to the podcast this week, and I had to stop and write this email. First thing I wanted to say is that this was just a trip to LA. They don't move there until later. But, excuse me, the whole Abbey studio, it's going to be like what feels like a never-ending saga once they move there. Well, yes.
I'm thrilled for that. Let's go.
The other thing I wanted to address was Jess and JoJo. Okay, and somebody else put this in their comments too, but this is helpful context. JoJo has a few decent things to say during the Wild Wild West Coast duology of episodes. But Jess and JoJo create their own TV show a lot later in life where they put together a girl group, and after that girl group semi-recently disbanded, and there was a bunch of shit that came out about Jess and JoJo perpetuating Abby Lee Miller style teaching.
Cool.
That they enact that.
So they started another dance group.
Yeah, but they were meant to be they were dancing and
group?
singing.
A talent group.
Like a girl group, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like a boy band, but it's a girl band.
So a girl group, yeah.
Well,
boy
I've never
band,
heard
girl group. What? You've never heard someone describe Destiny's Child as a girl group before?
No, I've heard them called Destiny's Child.
Oh my God.
They're not a girl
They're
group.
a girl group.
They're
Yes.
the top tier. No. Boy bands are a dime a dozen. Destiny's Child, royalty.
Fair.
Argue with that.
No, I don't want to, because I agree. Why would I argue? Yeah, now you don't know what to say when I agree with you, huh, idiot?
You're right, okay. I don't. I'm stalemated.
So anyway, yes, this pop group,
Pop group. I've heard that.
whatever the fuck, this tiny squadron of young, impressionable female children who dance and sing together
Great.
were terrorized by Jess and JoJo a la Abby Lee Miller style.
Totally believable.
Does that make sense? Does all that wording make sense to you?
I would be surprised if it didn't go that way.
Yeah. There's a lot of drama and lawsuits and the allegations that are made by some of the parents. What?
There's a lot of drama and lawsuits.
Oh, well, yes. And the allegations that are made by the parents of some of these girls, and some of the girls themselves have gone on to say that's a lot of the allegations people made about Abby.
Cool.
It's just kind of interesting to think that one of the only girls who still talks to Abby today, which is JoJo,
Yeah.
talks to Abby, has shown some very Abby-like tendencies since Dance Moms. And of course, there's no guarantee that she and her mom didn't already have that kind of vibe before Abby got her hands on them, but I do wonder if Abby had more influence than we knew.
Well, it's the cycle of...
Which I think is fair.
What is it? The cycle of abuse, yeah.
Anyway, this week we're back in LA. We're doing the same shit. It's the same shit, different toilet. You know what I mean? Same trailer, different park. And that's the Casey Musgraves album.
That's good.
And we have no theme song again. Hateful.
Have we had one this whole season?
No, but I'm just pointing it out again.
That's just going to be the
mad
thing.
about it. We're in LA and we're starting. Remember, last week we left the children at Maddie B's video shoot.
Right.
And Abby was like, I'm going to pull them because you don't make me feel important.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Melissa signed a contract that she shouldn't have.
Yeah. I hate Melissa. She fucking sucks.
Correct.
True, but for different reasons. All the moms are under a pop-up tent, chatting, and Holly and Jill are talking about how great it is to have exposure from Maddie B again.
We are
into a camera, but
television.
whatever. And then it cuts to Abby talking to Maddie B's dadager about how they need to cut
Daddy
a deal.
B.
No. First of all, a child. Second of all, his dad, a baldy.
No, his
not
dad.
To say that bald
his
people
dad
can't.
Is Daddy B.
Not to say that bald people can't be bad, because they can. In the right context, it's possible. Probably.
You're really squirming here.
The only bald baddie I know of off the top of my not bald head is Cynthia Erivo. That's a bald baddie.
Vin Diesel.
Vince Diesel.
That's right.
What you almost said.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's fine. He's fine looking. He's bald. Anyway, we cut to Abby talking to Maddie B's dad and being like, you need to pay us more money, blah, 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 whatever.
Yes.
And Abby says to us that she's finessing the legal system, which later winds her up in prison, but whatever.
Incredible.
Abby says that Mackenzie, like what she signed up for with the Maddie B thing, was to appear, but not to sing. So if you want her to sing, if you want her to hop up on that mic, she's going to have to get paid more. It's like the push and pull there.
Okay.
And Abby says...
It's a decent bargaining chip, I guess.
I think that's like fair. I think that's a reasonable reason. You hear Abby say, I'm pulling the plug on this, and Maddie B's manager pulls Melissa. It's like, Melissa, can you come here for a second?
Yeah. It's like, I'm not dealing with that thing.
He's like, Abby just told me that when you signed the contract, you didn't know what you were signing. He straight up says that. Crazy. Kind of insulting her intelligence.
Well,
but then Melissa goes, yeah, I didn't. She's like, I should have waited for Abby. That one's on me.
What did I just say?
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
And the manager says that Mackenzie can't sing, but like can still appear. He's like, I'm not going to be able to renegotiate at this point to get her some more money for singing.
Sure.
But if you want to keep her in the video, totally fine with me. I don't care.
Great.
Abby, on the phone, interrupts their conversation. So she's hitting like one of these. You know what I mean? Weird. Interrupts and says that she's like, no, Mackenzie's not going to be in it at all. We're just going to cut all the way.
What's she doing?
And then Melissa says, well, Abby, this is important to note, Abby represents Mackenzie, Maddie, Kendall, and Nia. Not Kalani and not JoJo, which she said if JoJo made her way to LA, she would represent her. So this is the first instance of make it make sense. That doesn't make any sense.
She did say that.
Melissa goes back to the moms and is like, hey, girls. Ugh, bad news. I think this is going to be canceled. I think Abby's going to pull all the girls. And the moms are like, why the fuck would she even pull Mackenzie?
Yeah.
Because that's like so dumb. But also, why is she going to pull all the other girls that she represents?
Because she
What's
hates
the point
children.
of all of this?
She hates children.
Holly in her talking head reminds us that Abby has taken a lot from Nia, right? She's like, she fucked up this thing for us. She ruined this thing for us. She tried to finesse this, whatever. Yep. And Abby gets off the phone and she says that at this point she's just going to pull the girls because they're all supposed to be a part of the same team. And she says it with a smile. Crazy. She says they're doing it as a team.
I thought JoJo wasn't on the team.
That part. Well, that part.
Find your way to LA and I'll represent you, but you are not on this team.
I feel like if I don't like readjust myself every like 2 minutes.
Did you see me just sit up?
I'm gonna have like my legs are gonna be like this, you know what I mean? Like my butt's gonna be on the floor, and these are high quality couches. I don't know why that's happening. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, they want to keep you in them.
Yeah, that's actually what it is. So the moms are pissed. They're like, what the hell? Like, why would you do this to all of our children? And the dad comes back and is like, look, if y'all want to stay here for free, that's also fine. We can just like if this is a contract thing, cut the shit. If they just want to hang out, they're having fun, they're meeting someone that they think is a celebrity, they're dancing.
I hope he said it exactly like that too.
his own son, yeah.
Yeah.
If they want to stay, they can stay, whatever. Like, let them have fun.
Yeah, great move.
So then it becomes like, who's staying and who's going?
Oh, my God. Can anything ever be easy?
No.
Ever?
No.
Okay.
No. Abby's like, Abby, her talking head says, now it's time for me to see who trusts me.
Oh, what?
And so Bryn's mom.
Oh, it's like sorority hazing, dude.
Yeah, Bryn's mom is like, I think her name's Ashley. I don't know. Bryn's mom is like, I'm going to keep her in the video. She's just a dancer. She doesn't have a recording contract. She doesn't have like a presence outside of this.
Yeah.
Bryn can stay. Like, that's totally fine. And Abby says, she'll only be just a dancer with that attitude. Abby, shut up. Abby, shut up for real. And then Bryn's mom is like, she's going to be who she is, and I'm going to stay here because she's having a good time. I don't care.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
There is no room for you on this show, but great attitude to have.
Yeah, but also no room for you on this show, kind of a good thing. I don't know if you want to be in the club.
Nope.
You know?
This is a club you want to get thrown out of.
Correct. Kira and Jess say that they're going to keep their girls in because they thought it was just for free and for fun anyway. They're like, we don't give a fuck. We were just having a good time in LA. Like, so they're like, we're going to stay. Who gives a shit?
Also great.
Melissa, no.
Jesus.
She's like, nope, absolutely not. I trust Abby. We all need to trust Abby. She has everyone's best interest in mind. I'm going to take my children who are having a great time and I'm going to squash it. And we're going to get the hell out of Dodge right now. And I have in my notes, she is kissing Abby's butt so hard, I'm surprised her lips aren't attached.
Yeah, she's really turning into the human centipede here. It is strange to see someone cosplay.
Jill's answer is worse.
It's oh shit. It's weird to see someone cosplay as a lap dog 24 hours a day.
Like, Diva, get up. For real.
It is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it is embarrassing.
But she has no sense of shame. She doesn't. She's just like, no, this is what I am. This is what I meant. You seen what is that? Oh shit, I'm blanking now. It's like an apocalyptic movie, like the end of the world is coming. It's with like Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill and.
No, I have seen the one with Andy
McBride.
Samberg though. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Andy Samberg's so fun.
Well, anyway, Channing Tatum is like this. They captured him because the world is ending. So like, fuck it, chaos.
Sure.
And
fuck it, Channing Tatum.
Well, so Danny McBride like captures him as his like sex slave, and Channing Tatum is like wearing a gimp suit kind of and crawling around on all fours.
I feel like you're explaining a dream to me.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not know what you're talking about at all.
I'm not sure this movie ever even happened.
You just made that up. Yeah. Jill's answer. She says, "I want to stay here with Kendall, but I'm not going to." She's like, "I really want to. I think it'd be really fun for Kay. I am going to leave, though, and I'm going to take her with me." Because she knows that Kendall's going to be punished if she keeps her there. Jill, you suck. And then Holly in her talking head is like, listen, if we're taking it back to we're teaching our girls real life lessons, if you walk off the set, if you walk off a job in entertainment, terrible reputation.
True.
She says, I'm not going to teach Nia to... She says, Nia said she would do this job. She showed up. She's ready to work. She's dressed. She's in costume. She has her hair done. We're staying because we said we would do this job.
Good.
And they stay. They all, like, that little squadron of girls stays.
Good.
Abby, pissed. She's like...
Good.
She's literally pissed that Holly's teaching their girls to honor their word.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And Jess in her talking head says that Holly's right, which I know Jess sucks. I'm not saying Jess doesn't suck. I'm saying the thing that she said in this moment is correct. She has the correct opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And Abby gets up and leaves, and in her talking head she says, once again, Holly has stabbed me in the back. Once again? What do you mean?
And also, that's not being stabbed in the back. That's you trying to stab them in the back, and Holly just going, no.
No. Right. It's you. Yeah. Fucking idiot. And in her talking head, she's like, I might pull Nia out of the group routines this week.
Abby, we might throw you off a cliff. How about that?
Yeah, for real. She says if she can't...
How about that?
She says some bullshit about if you can't stand with the team, you can't stand by the team or whatever, or maybe the opposite. I don't know. Who fucking cares? And so this is Abby admitting that Kalani and JoJo are not on the team. Like what you just said. That's an instance of fuckery I would like to point out. Melissa pulls her kid. She's like, girls, we're going. We're not staying. We have to go. And Mackenzie gets really upset. And Maddie goes, what does she say? She says, you ruined the whole day.
Yeah.
And they're both really pissed. Fair.
Yes.
And Melissa in her talking, it says it's Abby's choice. And it was Abby's decision.
It's Abby's choice how you parent your kids.
It's Abby's choice what you do, crazy. But she does say decision, which made me giggle.
She's just drunk.
Moron.
Yeah, anyone who messes up their words a little bit, fucking idiot.
Yeah, for real.
Who's ever said it? Vince Diesel.
Vince
Who would say that?
Nuts. Yeah, no.
These nuts.
Jill in her talking head says that she hates that the team is divided again, but that the original moms need to stick together.
Let's ask why the team is divided, though.
Yeah, it's
not a fucking
because
mystery.
Of its leader chopping it up all the time.
Yes.
Nia tells Holly when she checks in with her, she's like, how are you feeling? Like, do you want to stay? Do you want to go? And Nia's like, I don't know. She's like, I don't want to leave, but also I don't want Abby to torture me. And JoJo very funnily goes, well, I'm not going to be tortured alone. Let's go. And she like, do-si-do, like hooks her elbow into Nia's and like pulls her away.
Dude, the end.
Very funny.
I gotta say, like,
not going to be tortured alone. Let's go.
The last like 1/3 of the last episode and then this one, I'm Team JoJo.
I know. It's like she's pretty
no.
endearing at this point.
Yeah. She's very much herself.
Iconic, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Iconic derogatory.
Derogatory.
Yeah. And then Nia and her talking, it says that she knows that Abby's going to be upset, but she doesn't care.
Yeah,
She's
fuck
like, I'm
it.
going to do it anyway. So Jill, Kira, Jess, Bryn's mom, and Tracy. I don't know why Jill is still there, but they are. But she is. Tracy, they're all sitting talking about how stupid all of this was.
Yep.
And like Abby making this choice or whatever. And Holly tells the new moms that Abby doesn't forget anything. And then we get a commercial. Can I get you a Diet Dr. Pepper King to keep you from yawning or no?
I yawn a lot during this podcast, regardless.
I know, you must be bored. It's
no,
me.
it's because
I'm not entertaining enough for you.
I swear to God. It's because I'm locked the fuck in. Yawning is not necessarily an indication that you're tired. It's that you just need more oxygen.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting here locked the fuck in, not even wanting to breathe into this microphone. So I'm paying so much attention to you.
For fear of me being like, don't do that. Don't breathe into your microphone like that.
Listen, this is me supporting women. I'm willing to give up my own oxygen to listen to you talk.
I just like, ew, I feel like I need to go take a shower. That was such a
Can I have
gross
a sip of your Dr. Pepper?
Can I get you your own?
I don't want my own. It's a big can of soda.
I don't want you to have mine, though. So I thought you were supporting women.
I am.
You're going to support women by taking things from one? That's crazy.
By asking permission, first of all.
Okay, cut to commercial and then we come back.
Commercial.
Holly and Nia are sitting in a car talking about how Abby might be an asshole.
Might be.
And Holly's like, look, we have to lock in. Everything's fine. You're cool. Abby sucks. Water, in the words of Jinx Monsoon, water off a duck's back.
Yep.
There's no reason to get pinned up and been out of shape about this.
Yep.
We're cool. You're fine. No worries.
Water off a duck's quack.
The only thing here that is like alarming is that, did you say water off a duck's quack? This is so silly.
I didn't say that at all.
The only thing that is a little alarming at this point is that Holly keeps bringing up the fact of the group dance. She's like, all you have this week is the group dance. You need to lock in and pay attention so that you're good enough to be in the group dance. Because the group dance is the thing that's the most important this week.
Don't forget the group dance.
And I'm like, if you're setting her up, I'm gonna freak out. But Nia and her talking head stands on business. She's like, I stand by what I did. I had a lit ass time with all my friends and a boy I think is cute. And you bitches are, in fact, you guessed it, what?
Mad.
You bitches are mad.
Hell yeah.
You bitches are actually so mad. Holly tells Nia to keep her chin up, and Nia leaves the car going like this. That was very sweet.
Oh, what a smart ass.
Yeah.
I love it. Also, if Nia ever actually said you bitches are mad in a talking head,
I hope it's in her memoir. Oh my God. Speaking of like freaking out, I would freak out if she was like, the bitches are mad. To the bitches, y'all are mad.
I was going to say it's her dedication. Like, Mom, I love you. To the bitches, y'all are mad.
Die mad. Oh, that would be awesome. We're at a new stew. We're at the 3rd Street Dance Stew. We're a day out from the competition. Crazy.
Yeah.
And Abby, her talking head, is like, it's really difficult. She's like getting a little emotional.
Good.
I'm going to do an impression of someone who's crying. No, I'm just kidding. Because I'm under pressure.
You don't have a lot of practice in that. Are you sure you're going to be able to do it?
No, I don't have a lot of practice in crying. Because I'm tough.
Yeah. You can be tough and cry.
No, impossible.
Oh, okay.
But Holly's like, it's really difficult. Or, what's her name?
Abby.
Abby's like, it's really difficult to see Holly today because she hurt my feelings yesterday. And like, blah, 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 blah.
Imagine. Oh my God.
Imagine what her life would be like if she had actual problems. You know what I mean?
Imagine if she had any sense of self-awareness whatsoever.
Right. Abby in front of the kids, she's like, they're lined up like the pyramid, but they're not doing that. They're just like talking. And she's like, you have wasted a ton of my time with your nonsense. You're dramatic as fuck. You're annoying. Your moms are whining. Gotta lock in. Gotta get y'all shit together. The competition is literally tomorrow.
Except for the line about the moms. I'm pretty sure you've said that exact thing to me.
Yes. Correct.
Get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
Y'all are fucking
Get your
around.
fucking ass up and work. It's the Kim Kardashian. It seems like nobody wants to fucking work these days. Abby, her talking, says that she normally wouldn't let these, like, basically Judas children in, but she doesn't want to choreograph a new number because she's being lazy. And she also is like, it would be really unfair to the kids who stood by me if I had to re-choreograph a number without their friends. Okay? I have in my notes, but it was unfair to the kids that weren't Mackenzie to ask them to leave.
Yes.
It's all unfair, and you're an idiot.
Also, when has she literally ever been concerned
When have you
with
cared about fairness?
ever?
Name one time
Yes.
you've cared about fairness. Name
literally
anything.
once.
Name anything. Anytime you've cared about fairness.
Anytime she thinks she has a point, just say the name Maddie and you win.
Exactly. And none of the girls so far have gotten an overall high score this season. So it's time to lock in, is what she's saying.
Shit.
Which was kind of a good point. And she says, mark my words, I won't forget this.
The first good point she's made in like 8 episodes.
Yeah. Not good enough to warrant this behavior, but like fine.
Right.
JoJo and Mackenzie go first. They have that Luffy
and
Essel.
Oh, you messed up.
Wait, hang on. Wait.
Are you just going to edit that out? That'd be awesome. Any mistake you ever make, you just cut it out.
That would be awesome.
Are you doing the thing? Yeah.
I have that on my phone for my dad. Because sometimes my dad says funny things and I do the air horn sound and he's like pissing himself laughing. That's the funniest thing ever. So I have that app on my phone. Anyway, so JoJo and Mackenzie go first for Lucy and Ethel. And what's her name? Abby's like, they're always getting into trouble just like Lucy and Ethel.
That's not, no.
Neither part of that sentence is accurate. Like, what the hell are you talking about? And Gia's like, JoJo, what dance? JoJo keeps fucking up, and Gia goes, JoJo, what dance are you doing? I thought that was kind of funny.
I've
definitely said that to my students.
I've said that recently.
What show are you doing right now? Whose lines are those? Because they're not yours.
What notes do you think you're playing? Not the ones that we wrote.
It reminds me of a commercial that Will Smith did with Jaden Smith. And the commercial is about like the setup is the filming of it. So the whole actual thing is like behind the scenes footage. So you're seeing like dad, parent, son, but you're seeing Jaden Smith, you're hearing him read out all of this stuff like a million times. Like the ad is the gimmick, right? And there's a point where he like reads out like this thing goes to benefit this group of people for this reason. And he like really says it. And Will Smith goes, great, now do it like a regular person. And it's like very like that moment. Like do it. Okay, awesome. Do it like a regular person. And Jaden Smith goes, Dad. That's awesome. Anyway, so the moms are just like standing there watching. Abby gives this nondescript feedback to Jess. And she says, if I don't get the win, it's going to be JoJo's fault. Great.
Yeah, great.
And Abby tells JoJo that she needs to watch the show Lucy. I Love Lucy.
Okay, that's actually...
And JoJo says, I already did.
Boom! Eat a dick, Abby.
Suck on these nuts, girl. That's crazy. And she starts rambling about the episode where they bake bread. And then when she opens the oven, the bread like pushes Lucy into the wall like that old one. And then Abby says like, okay, JoJo, like... ugh, that's enough.
I
like,
get it.
You're talking too much. And she says that she needs to dance more and talk less. Very Hamilton coded. And then Kalani and Sarah go next. They're Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding, lest we forget. And Abby in her talking head mentions that they're from the same stew and that their moms are beefing, right? And Tracy's like, the girls are close, but Kira sucks and like blah, blah, blah.
Whatever.
Again, we just get this like feedback or like context of just like their beef all the time. Tracy and her talking says that she should have been kicked, that Kira should have been kicked off. There's other moms who act crazy. They've been kicked off. Kira should be kicked off. Whatever.
Doesn't she have that power?
Who, Tracy?
You said, I thought you said Abby.
No, Tracy says that.
Okay, well, obviously Tracy does not have that power.
All the moms, like, leave. They, like, exit the room. Jess is wearing these stretchy, flowy... zebra pant. Oh my god, I'm having a stroke. Zebra printed pants.
I thought you were about to say see-through. I was like,
and
hey.
I miss the 2010s so bad, dude.
Yeah.
The freedom of looking fugly, I miss her.
No.
I do. Because now we have social media. And social media be like, oh, your faults, remember all of them.
MySpace came around, but...
They were on Facebook. But it was like not... capitalism. It was like legitimately what are your friends doing?
Yeah.
It wasn't ads and influencers and giveaways and like all this bullshit. Sponsored posts.
It's just here's a picture of a hiking trip I went on.
It was the poop shooter thing you posted on Facebook that you brought up a million years ago.
What did you just say?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. The gun that's small enough to shove up your butt is a poop shooter.
Yes.
Yes, you brought that up like 2 weeks ago. Or more than 2 weeks ago.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it's like that. At that time was this like Facebook, like, oh, Eli Farmer dicking around in college. You know what I mean?
And I stand by it.
That's fair enough. And nowadays it's not like that anymore.
No.
It's annoying. The moms go like sit. Those moms go sit with the others in the hall. And the moms that are already in there, one of them's Jill. And they walk out, and Jill is in the middle of a sentence, and she says, wasn't digging, it just came out. And she's like this with Holly's purse. And so I think she like tipped it over, and like a medication came out, or like a gun. Tampon came out, or her Glock or something. And Joel's like, I wasn't digging around, where it just fell out. But it was like I thought it was kind of sweet, because it's like a humanizing moment.
Holly doesn't lock in, she glocks in.
That wouldn't surprise me. And she's like very responsible. She like takes classes. She like has a license.
Yeah.
Melissa is talking about the duets and how she likes them. And Kira says that Sarah is like a really beautiful dancer. Crazy, because Kira's giving a compliment to a child that's not hers. And Tracy gets upset in this moment. Tracy, Sarah's mother.
About? Because
she's like, I think what you're doing right now is really performative. By being like, oh, I love your kid. Your kid is the best. Your kid is such a great dancer. I do not fuck with you one bit, actually. We're not cool. We're not friends. So you just tossing that out there is like kind of nuts.
Interesting.
And Bryn's mom says that Tracy took like care of Kalani because Kira used to go fuck off with her boyfriend all the time. So Bryn's mom, I think her name's Ashley, is like, she is defensive about Kalani's performance and compliments because she has that bond. You know what I mean?
I didn't realize that.
And Bryn's mom also says that Kira doesn't currently have custody over her son.
What?
And Kira freaks out. Don't sit there and lie like a fucking bitch, is what she says to this woman's face.
Oh, man.
And Holly in her talking head says that the other moms just want Kalani's spot on the team. No, they don't. You know what's crazy? Sorry, Dr. Holly. You know, because it's not you, girl. You're just wrong. What's crazy is that not everything's about dance. These two women are beefing for real. They're not vying for her spot. They don't fucking like that woman. Yeah. And there's no entertainment. What's it?
I don't know. Oh, God. There's no entertainment.
Ulterior motive. None of that. They just don't fuck with each other, and that's fine. That's allowed.
Ulterior motive. Hell yeah.
Kira is screaming about, like, don't bring in my son. You have no right. Don't.
It's another goldfish.
You're a moron. Don't bring up my son. You don't know him like that. Blah, blah, blah. And then...
That's a little crazy.
I mean, that is kind of crazy to just, like, be bringing that shit up. And Ashley, says that Karma's a bitch. T. And then Kira gives up on this fight. She's like, whatever, I don't care.
Okay.
That's going to come back. Don't worry.
Well, it's also interesting because
now it's my turn to sit up.
Kira is so often, like, the aggressor and is very, like, confident and going after people. And in this one, initially she tried to, like, compliment Sarah. Like, she was trying to, like, bridge, like create a, like, hey... We're cool,
don't worry,
right?
Girl.
And
the
other mom's just like, no, we're not.
Off.
And so it very much seems like Kira might have been the wrongdoer in this whole thing, or at least more so.
It'll come back.
Am I reading that correctly? Yeah. Great.
I'm so excited to talk to you about some stuff that happens later. I'm so glad you didn't watch this episode, actually.
I'm nervous.
Abby calls in all the moms into the stew. And we have the two group numbers this week. Moulin Rouge, which is Nia, JoJo, Mackenzie, and Kendall. And then the Sad Clowns, which is Bryn, Sarah, Mackenzie, Kalani. Maddie not there, working for Disney this week. The clown number is called No Laughing Matter. It goes first. Abby's like, y'all are doing great. Kira says it's amazing choreo. She loves it. Great, whatever.
Right.
The Moulin Rouge group goes next. The music is like a damn near photocopy of the song of Lady Marmalade. It's like the exact same music. It's crazy. And Jill in her talking head is like, it's fine, but it's like pretty regular. It's not like special. And she says it's clear what group that Abby wants to win. But again, what do you mean? Why would the group that she wants to win not be the one with all of her signed children on it?
Because she fucking hates her children.
Doesn't make any sense, girl. That doesn't make any sense.
Suck on these nuts, girl.
Suck on these nuts, girl. Commercial. Come back. We're at the comp.
We're
getting into it.
I'm trying every time you do that. I try so hard not to finish the word.
Can you close my blinds? I'm getting insecure.
About what?
Please.
About your
two white people having a podcast.
Right. I just wanted to hear you say it.
We're at the competition.
Oh, and I was saying I want to finish the word. Sorry, that was crazy. I just want to. So that's a very pregnant pause. Like I want to finish.
Pregnant.
Oh God!
It's just so
Definitely don't edit this out. You should for sure leave it in.
I am. I absolutely am. Hey, go sit next to your boyfriend.
Come on,
girl.
Boing.
Okay, Abby and her talking head is talking about how much they suck and about how much pressure they're under and blah, blah, blah. We're in the... Egg, stop farting. I heard
Did
that.
she?
Yes, I heard it through the microphone.
Oh.
Egg.
Oh, it smells like popcorn, kind of.
I don't understand. Her farts have been nuclear recently.
Holy shit, dude.
Why are you still petting her? It's going to make her excited.
No, she's so cute.
Get her to lay down and maybe she'll stop farting.
You lay down?
I think they're farts of
No,
excitement.
she's just doing the farts of excitement.
You know what I mean? Like,
No.
I don't think she can help it. She's
I've
just
never
excited and she's
farted excitedly.
Abby and her talking is talking about how there's a lot of pressure. We're in the green room. I'm getting so hungry. Abby, she walks in the green room and she goes, hello, hello, hello. No. Shut up. The only person who's allowed to say hello in threes is RuPaul Charles. Fuck yourself. That's annoying. I think that's where she got it. Because, she's a drag race person.
Allegedly.
So, I think she's stealing from RuPaul.
Maybe.
Maddie is here. She doesn't speak. She doesn't dance, but she is here. And I wrote it down. Jess says that she's sick of Abby talking about Maddie all the time. And she's like, so Abby,
you and I just
what
worked
are
at
the
same
steps
time.
of... Are we synced?
We're so in sync.
We're synced up. Our burping cycles are synced. She's like, so what are the next steps for JoJo? And Abby says that, let's see. She says sometimes she loves JoJo, but sometimes she's annoying. Something that may or may not have also been said about me. By people in this room. Abby has so many moments in the last 20 minutes of this episode that are chopped up from post audio. It's crazy.
Great.
And you can tell that they called her back in to say some insane shit that they can then layer over the show.
Fantastic.
You can tell. It's they're not hiding it at all, and they're not hiding it well. It's ridiculous. And so in some chopped up post audio, she says that out of Brynn, Sarah, and JoJo, one of them won't be coming back. There's no proof that she said that in the room, only proof that she said that in post. Crazy.
Hell yeah.
And Tracy says that Sarah has always dreamed of learning from Abby, and she's going to go to A-Links to keep her on the team.
Why would she dream about that? That's
I don't
so
know.
insane.
Because she wants to be on TV, because she's a child in the 2010s. And Tracy asks about Sarah, and what's the tea about Sarah for her future? And Abby says that she likes Sarah, but in that putting her next to Kalani, you can see her flaws. And Kira kind of smirks a little bit. Yeah.
I mean,
next to my kid, your kid looks like a
real
loser.
fucking good, dude.
Yeah. Tracy and her talking, it says that Kalani is great, but Kira doesn't deserve these opportunities. And Tracy says that Kira abandoned the team, and she's like, I thought it was about loyalty. And Kira says, there's no need for you to be confused. It's none of your business, period. And then Tracy starts, hinting at Kira being a liar and Kira being a manipulator and Kira being an idiot and all these things. And Kira's like, all right, enough, you know what I mean? And she says Kira has been arrested before because of credit card fraud.
Oh, that's so
and the
boring.
moms, I know, the moms are plucked that she's been arrested before. Kira's like, no, I haven't.
Clutching the
I've
pearls.
never been arrested. You're a fucking liar.
Okay.
I looked it up. She was indicted for 4 counts of felony theft and 1 count attempted theft in Arizona in 2005. So about 10 years before the show came out.
Indicted, but...
It was the aforementioned, someone wrote in about this, the plasma TV scam, where she was selling TVs on eBay that didn't actually exist. So she's taking people's money. But she did some community service. What's funny, there's a couple of funny things about this case. The first is that the family, the police, for whatever reason, raided her house, which I think is kind of a lot.
Well, to find the alleged invisible TVs.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they're like, where are they? And she's like, they're here. You can't see them.
The Emperor has no
They
TV.
found drugs in her home.
What kind of drugs?
I didn't write what it's actually called, but they are steroids. Her boyfriend was juicing.
That's so weird.
And he told the cops immediately. He was like, by the way, I do steroids.
If you can't tell.
Yeah, I have steroids in the house.
Look at my fucking lats, bro.
And they were like, well, now we have to add things on because the specific kind that he had are
not allowed
illegal.
To have those.
So we wouldn't have known, but now you told us.
Yeah, you meathead.
So she pled guilty to all of this. So she's straight up lying to the moms because she pled guilty too. So it's not even like
she said she didn't get arrested.
but she did.
She may not have.
I guess she didn't get booked, but she was on probation for a couple years. She had to pay a bunch of fees, but her probation was extended in 2009 because she didn't do any of her community service.
God, dude.
I would also like to throw this out.
Go volunteer at a food bank.
Something I noticed. I know that Kalani today is an Instagram influencer. I understand that her wedding and her whole Instagram profile is like an ad. Totally get that, totally understand it's not a real representation of her actual life because it's all ads. I will say in all of her wedding content, which there's a lot of, her mom isn't anywhere to be found. You know who is? Kendall.
Let's fucking go, Kendall.
Kendall was one of her bridesmaids.
Oh, that's cute.
So I just want to, I don't know. I'm not trying to like be messy and be annoying, but there's no mention of any of her family at all.
Damn, dude.
Thing. No
that's
brother,
so
no dad. But she and Kendall are BFFs, and that's really sweet. Okay.
Oh, that's
Bryn's
cute.
mom is like, hey, girl, you're an idiot. And then Holly in her talking head says that if she was Kira, she's like, girl, if I was Kira and they were accusing me of being arrested, I would be freaking out. She's handling this a lot better than I would. Wow. And then Holly says it out loud. If someone accused me of being arrested, I would be really pissed. Jess immediately says to Kira, yeah, they said that to you and you didn't even flinch.
Yeah.
Whips out her phone, Googles it, finds the arrest records. In the moment.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Go get the receipts. Bring them up.
They're literally me.
Yes.
Me and these moms are, in fact, just girls at the end of the day. I want to know your business.
Imagine getting fact checked in real time in front of like everyone that you know. That's incredible.
And Tracy's like, yeah, you're always like, I have receipts on you. I can pull up things on you. No, I can pull up things on you.
Yeah. And did.
Kokomon tree snap. Period, Tracy.
No.
What? Oh, not Kokomon
Chi-Chi
tree.
Devane.
Chi-Chi Devane, sorry. Chi-Chi Devane snap.
Put some respect on that girl's name,
for
right?
For real. So sorry. Chi-Chi Devane.
Chi-Chi with her insane shoulders.
Her arms are crazy. Sorry, they are. I know it's going to be like, well, because thing. For sure, whatever. Chi-Chi Devane had insane arms. Period. Straight up. Okay, cut to a commercial. My eyes twitching. And then we come back, and we're at the competition again. In the green room, talking about it being last week in LA. 2 groups. The moms hate each other. JoJo and Mackenzie come out in their costumes, fully painted in silver. It's giving Tin Man realness.
I was going to... I'm so upset with you now.
It's okay. You can be. That's okay.
They come out and doing the...
No, they're painted silver. Silver wigs, silver dresses, silver skin.
Silver Surfer.
Because I Love Lucy was in black and white. But, like, come on.
Are they supposed to look staticky or like silver?
They look like robots. They look bad. They look like not good. I don't know.
They should have done the, what was the black and white challenge from Drag Race Season 8?
Oh, yeah. Do actual black and white.
Yes.
This, like, weird silver thing is, like, so freaky.
Yeah.
I have in my notes, it's giving Tin Man realness. Kalani and Sarah... Who are Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan look the part, like, perfectly.
Yeah.
Kalani looks like the costume she's wearing is very something that Nancy Kerrigan would have won. Same thing with Sarah and Tanya Harding. They look very good. And Abby tells them it's a huge opportunity. Crazy.
Classic.
And Holly says Abby's, like, reconsidering Kalani's spot on the team.
Why?
When has that been brought up by Abby Lee Miller? Never. She never said that.
She just makes shit up.
But Holly says this.
Oh.
Holly's like, yeah, Abby's really reconsidering Kalani's spot. Since when, Diva? What are you talking about?
This would be a good spot for the editors to drop in that
Yes,
quote.
exactly. She made a passing comment about everyone being replaceable, but, like, that doesn't mean...
She's been saying that for years.
Exactly, doesn't mean anything.
These editors... we've talked about it before. These editors are awful at their jobs.
Edward Scissorhands.
Terrible at their jobs.
Yeah. Kalani and Sarah perform first. They slay. I have in my notes, it feels very literal in this moment. Like, the dance is not... They're, like, acting out history, not really interpreting anything.
That's boring.
Yeah. Melissa, at the end, Kalani, like, does one of these, like, waves like Nancy Kerrigan would have at the Olympics. And which people, I would also like to remind the class, Nancy Kerrigan had bashed in shins, recovered in 3 months, won the silver medal at the Olympics.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking get it.
They should have painted her silver.
Whoa. That's crazy, actually. So Kalani's, like, waving one silver medal, whatever. Melissa in the audience waves at her. I'm like, Melissa, shut up. Melissa, shut up. So annoying.
I want Abby to start not violently, but a little bit hitting her, just like a frustrated parent, just like, hey, stop.
Yeah, exactly.
I want her to start doing that to Melissa. I guarantee you Melissa wouldn't bat an eye.
Oh, no. And she'd be like, you're right.
This is normal. You're right.
Yeah. Kira says Kalani is like here to stay and whatever.
She's
the
here
Lucy
to
and
stay.
Ethel number happens. It's like whatever. But as soon as they start, like maybe 5 seconds in, the music stops. And then they keep going. It's been happening a lot recently.
Yeah, it's
this
like
has
the second
to
or
be,
third time.
This has to be planned at this point.
Maybe.
They keep going. The audience is cheering them on. JoJo does one wrong move, and Abby says out loud, JoJo messed it up. Like, says it out loud. Awesome.
She's
Melissa,
just waiting. That's what she does. She just waits for someone with clenched teeth.
Yeah.
And balls
made a
up
mistake.
fist, just like, oh, she's going to mess up. I know it. I know it.
It's crazy.
And her eyes roll back into her head, and she starts chanting in Latin.
She starts breathing fire. Melissa, at the end, standing ovation.
No.
She's the only one standing.
Sit up.
Melissa, sit down.
That's awesome.
She's like, go, Mackenzie! Woo! Melissa, sit down.
The dance isn't even over.
Melissa.
She's like halfway through.
Melissa, enough. Sit down. Jess and her talking head is like, Abby's going to be proud, blah, 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 whatever. They all go to the green room, and Abby says that Sarah and Kalani were beautiful, but she wasn't blown away. And then she asked Jess if she saw JoJo screw up the whole ending.
Oh, great.
And Jess says, no, but I did see her do 7 pirouettes and releve at the end.
Let's fucking go. Good deflection.
Kind of eating a little bit. Abby pissed.
Yeah, why?
The girls walk in. Abby's like, JoJo, come here. JoJo, come here. And she says, you guys did a great job when the music stopped and you kept dancing. That's what I've trained you to do, whatever, who cares? And then she's like, but we saw you do the wrong move at the end. And then she looks at Gia and she goes, we saw that, right? And Gia goes, oh yeah, we saw that.
Okay.
And JoJo says, yeah, I know and Abby like cuts her off and she says, we know you did it. We all saw it. No, you didn't. You and Gia saw it, but Jess just said she didn't see it. And you didn't ask any of the other moms. So don't go around saying we all saw it.
There's a lot of that in
No,
this show.
you did. You did. And you can't say we all did. Someone just said she didn't.
It's meant to make the recipient of that feedback feel bad. Trump does that shit all the time. Everyone's talking about it.
It's true, yeah. It's
when,
actually
like, two
the
people are
best
talking
the
about it.
economy's ever been. And it's like no one's saying that except you're pulling out of your butthole.
Yeah.
Abby gets on JoJo and she's like, oh, and you know why I'm getting like really frustrated? It's because your mom sucks. And your mom is back talking to me. JoJo's like, what? She's like, doesn't care. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
What?
It's like, my
and they're like
mom's an
going back and
adult.
forth.
I'm 11.
Yeah. It's so stupid. They're going back and forth. Jess isn't backing down and like whatever. Abby makes this bullshit comment about like, I don't tolerate imperfection. And if you were a Rockette, you would have been shot on sight if you messed up, whatever. The girls are good. We cut to a commercial and then we come back.
Commercial.
The girls are getting ready for their group numbers. Hate the costumes that the Moulin Rouge girls are wearing.
Are they
Hate
what
it.
I think they might be?
They are not what children should be wearing.
Great.
There
Cool.
are, garters on the thighs of children. Why? Like, why?
To guard, of course.
Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why?
Hey, team.
Hey, team, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
That's crazy shit. That's really, really crazy. It is not, that is not a, it's so fucking nasty.
What if I told you I had a garter on right now?
I would believe it. No question. I would believe it. I would believe it instantaneously.
No, you
I would have
wouldn't.
no reason to doubt you in that.
No.
Come on.
Did I
Be
tell you?
serious.
Ever tell you I used to have a G-string with an elephant on the front of it?
No, but I believe that about you. Again,
It went down the trunk.
not surprised. I'm
Yeah.
going to cut all this out.
No, leave this part in. This is funny. It had googly eyes,
Sure.
and the trunk squeaked.
Okay, awesome.
It was a gift.
That's crazy. Of course it was. Was it from a man?
It's from Jason's mom.
Yeah. That's from Jason's mom. Oh, my God.
No.
Shouts
it
out
was-
to Jason's mom.
No, it was, when I was like 19, I marched this open class, like WGI drumline.
yeah.
And a couple of the girls in the front ensemble got it for me.
So
We had
weird.
we had an off day.
Cut to you at the beginning being like, I don't get mad hoes. But a
I
small
didn't-
group of women did in fact buy me a G-string one
I
time, but that
didn't-
was completely unrelated.
I didn't hook up with any of them.
That's-
Actually,
Okay.
Also, they got it there. It was like an off day, and like there was a
So
mall
silly.
nearby, and they walked into a Spencer's Gifts, of course, and they're like, "Oh, I bet we can get Eli
As
to
you
wear
do.
this," and they were correct.
Slay.
I wish I still had it.
That would be
I was
awesome.
wear that one day on the podcast.
But put it underneath your
Wear
pants. And
break-
we would have,
no, just
we would
wear
have
breakaway
idea.
pants.
You would stand up and it would squeak, and we'd be like, "What are you?"
The
And
hell-
you'd be like, "Oh,
Nothing?
You were like, I was out of clean underwear today. I had to wear the elephant." Okay, Kira makes a comment about how she's really excited about everything, whatever. She's like, Kalani had a great week, and Holly's like, "Oh no, sorry." Kira makes a comment about the groups, and she's really excited about the groups, and Holly's like, "You shouldn't be excited. We're competing against each other."
Yeah,
that doesn't make
yeah,
any fucking
yeah.
sense. And Jill in her talking head is basically explains what competing is. She's like, we have two groups in the same category. They're going to be scored, and one of them's going to be higher than the other, and that's going to suck. I'm like, hey, Jill, that's what a
Whoa.
competition is, babe. That's exactly what that is.
That was they
actually.
needed to fill 10 extra seconds of time. Like, hey,
Well,
Jill, can you just
right,
like
yeah.
talk for a little bit?
And Abby like pulls the girls together and like puts the fear of God in them, and she's like, you know, Maddie's never failed, and are you a failure? Probably.
She got second 2
And
weeks
she puts
ago.
the fear of God in Mackenzie, and she says, was this too much choreography for you? We'll see. Because Mackenzie's in both groups. Crazy.
Great words of like affirmation.
Great way to build up a kid, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we've been recording forever. Kira and her talking is talking about how the new moms are gunning for Kalani's spot. No, the fuck they aren't.
Again.
No one is saying that. Like, y'all are making that shit up. The sad clowns go first. They do a pose at one point where they are all frozen, but they're all leaning on each other, and a lot of them have like a leg in the air or like their arms are splayed out or whatever, and they're leaning on each other. Very impressive that they're not like toppling over.
Yeah.
Looked very athletic, very cool. They do great. Holly and her talking head is like, they were great, but they had everything given to them, and you know, I'm worried about my group, and I'm worried about Nia. And Melissa also says that she's really proud of Mackenzie for doing all this dancing, blah blah blah. The Moulin Rouge number goes, hate it, sorry much. And they're fine, but Abby and her talking head says that both of them were not perfect, and so she's like, it's up to the judges now, it's in the judges' hands now, it's in God's hands. And then she says, will the ALDC leave LA as winners or failures? Hey, I'll tell you something, y'all are already failures.
Yeah. Well,
By being on this fuck ass show and listening to this fuck ass
I don't know
woman,
about-
girl.
I don't know about failures. I'd say fucking losers.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, winners and losers are
You are
definitely losers.
you are losing
Yeah.
every day that you film another minute for this show. You are losing.
You be losing.
You stay losing.
We get to the awards after the
Awards.
commercial. And the
Wait, did you say commercial?
maybe,
Commercial!
maybe I might have snuck it in there. Maybe
Sneaking it in there.
the duet gets or they start with the duet. They start with like the places.
Who's even in the duet?
The duets were
the two women
two and
that
the two.
allegedly fight, right?
Yes, yeah, Lucy.
Okay.
I Love Lucy, and also
Right, Nancy Kerrigan, yeah.
Kerrigan. They're starting in fourth, or they're starting in fifth place.
Nope.
Not a
that's
good sign.
Not good.
The duet, the I Love Lucy duet,
Yeah, Mackenzie.
gets fourth.
Right.
The other one doesn't even place.
What?
Jess shook. Jess and her talking head shook. Isn't that crazy?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's actually really sad. There's a moment where the girls who are accepting the first place award look at JoJo and Mackenzie and then start giggling to each other, and I think it's because they recognize, because one of them goes, oh,
Yeah, like who
and then
that
they start
is.
giggling. I think they know those are the girls on Dance Moms. You know, like they're out there. You know, but yeah, Kalani and Sarah didn't place at all.
That's wild.
Yeah, girl.
That is legitimately wild. Mm-hmm. Because they're fucking good.
I know, girl. It was crazy. You should have seen that. But again, the dance was like acting out. It wasn't good. It just wasn't.
Ugh.
Then we get
That's
to the
so
groups. The clown number. We're once again starting in fifth place.
That's
The clowns get fourth. Get fourth place. The clowns get fourth place. The Moulin Rouge number, done place.
Shut the fuck up.
Dead
What?
ass. That's the number that everybody was worried about. Everybody was like freaking out about the Moulin Rouge number. Doesn't even place.
2/4 and 2 not.
2 non-existents.
This is the worst they've ever done.
2 in absentia, basically.
This is the worst they've ever done.
Oh, hang on. I have to restart the camera. Yeah, crazy.
I'm stunned.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely stunned.
Yeah.
Abby's
So-
going to kill a child. Or
Well,
two.
The moms go back to the green room.
Why? I don't
and they're
like-
all like hunkering down and panicking.
You won't even make eye contact with me right now.
Well,
I'm
it's
so
it's
scared.
actually not that bad.
Okay.
Kira says, I'm gonna like speed run this because it is a bunch of bullshit.
Great.
So Kira says she's excited because Kalani had a great week because she was good at what she did and the
Boing.
judges are morons and whatever.
Sure.
Abby comes in and in post, in this edited in voiceover, we hear her say,
Great.
these girls are not good enough to compete in LA. In post.
Okay.
Then in post, she says, we need to regroup in Pittsburgh. So that is the cover up for them leaving LA to go to Pittsburgh. I think it was thrown
Wow.
on purpose.
Wow.
That's why it's such a clean split. 2 fourths and 2 nothings. To be like, oh, look, we're a bunch of losers. We should go home because we weren't supposed to stay here for super long anyway. I think the whole thing was smoke and mirrors, personally. Get into it, yeah.
That's too smart for the producers of
I don't
this
know.
podcast.
I don't know. It's pretty evil. And the producers of this podcast are evil. So,
That's a good point, actually.
yeah.
But they're also incompetent. I don't know which. I don't know which foot was forward on this one. You know what I mean? So, what? That one got you?
Do you know what we're talking about? Do you know what I said? You said the producers of this podcast are not smart enough to do that. And I said, knowing you said podcast, I said, well, the producers of the podcast are evil. And you said, that's true. And you were like, and I also bet, completely not knowing that you meant to say the word show, and you said the word podcast. Anyway,
yeah.
It was just really funny.
Fair.
The producers of this podcast are pretty stupid.
And you know
I
what?
was like,
I stand by it.
Real.
I
And the
stand by
producer
it.
of this podcast, evil as fuck. That's real.
Well, the real producer is actually the Iglet,
The fart monster over
the
there.
fart monster.
And so Abby says it's too many girls, it's too much. She lines them all up. She makes this big to-do about, like, who am I going to leave in LA stranded in the desert to die? Who is not going to be on the competition
For sure,
team?
Kira.
She goes line by line. It makes a whole thing of it. The only cut that she makes is that Sarah is not on the competition team.
So the one that wasn't going to be on it
Bryn
anyway.
is.
Oh, boy.
So there is a little bit of a switch up.
So wait, this horrible performance prompted her to keep one of the children that was a part of the horrible performance?
No, the Bryn was in the Sad Clown number.
That got 4th.
Well, yeah, but she wasn't in the Moulin Rouge number, which didn't place. Which also would have been bad. But, like, she says to Sarah that the only reason Sarah's not in the group for real is because she's 14, and 14's too old.
Kalani's 14.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe she's 13, I don't know.
No, she's at
14?
least 14, yes.
So maybe she only wants one. But it's this whole, like, thing. Is she fart again?
Yeah, like, so odd.
Gassy
That actually might have gotten
girl.
picked up by the camera. It was so fucking
Gassy
loud.
as fuck. So anyway, it's like so ridiculous. I have a whole thing written out like line by line. It's nothing. It's a giant nothing burger. It's like,
It's my favorite kind of burger.
it's just nothing. So Abby tells the mom, she's like, I haven't forgotten about the video shoot in post.
That you
and she's-
fucked up, you mean?
Right. And she says she doesn't like sneaky things. And she's like,
Abby, all you do is
we
sneak
were
around.
humiliated in LA.
Don't
She
do that.
blames the mom. She's like, your kids fucking suck. She tells the moms, this actually kind of pissed me off. She tells the moms, don't do what Christy did. Don't do to your girls what Christy did to hers. Girl, shut up. That's annoying.
I hold on.
And then she
No.
says in post, when we go back to Pittsburgh, things are going to change.
What do you mean? How many grand declarations has she made over the last, like, 2 seasons?
How many grand declarations has she made in post in this episode?
Well, not in post, just, like,
in general,
saying
yeah.
crazy shit like things are about to get
Yeah.
wild.
These
or
children are
whatever.
going to regret the day they were born. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
my
ridiculous.
God, man.
So we're going back. We're in Pittsburgh next week, girl.
God, fuck.
We're back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Pittsburgh, unfortunately. Yeah.
That was a ride, man.
Yeah, dude. Not fun. Not a good time.
Some might say that was the Wild Wild West.
Some might.
I
And
wouldn't.
I would be one of those some.
Oh.
I would, unfortunately. What's your song of the week, dude?
I do.
What? Do you want to say something else?
No, you're so downtrodden by this show.
I know. It hurts my spirit. Hurts my soul.
It's all right. Well, here's something uplifting for you then.
Okay.
It's the song "Shooting Star" by Bad Company. You know the song for sure.
Not Shining Star. Shining Star for you to see.
Oh, I'm accidentally playing it.
What you like
Okay, well, it's a great song,
Sorry,
and it makes me
dude.
think of my dad.
That's great. I just haven't heard it before. I think it's nice.
That's crazy that you haven't heard that song before.
Sorry. I have not.
Well, it's a good song. It's also on the game Rock Band 2.
Nice.
And
Hell yeah, dude.
It was a lot of fun to play.
Hell
but
fucking yeah.
Most importantly, it makes me think of my dad.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, I've got set like the Eagles, Steely Dan, and Bad Company, Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
All make me think of my dad. 'Cause we used to, like, those are some of his favorite bands, and we used to listen to them all the time in the car. I was raised
Eagles.
on like classic 70s and 80s rock.
My dad's favorite
more
song of all
70s.
time is Desperado by the Eagles,
It's a good one.
which is a song about how a rock star who's been living on the road needs to settle down. A life my dad does not know.
Could not
but
relate to
somehow
less.
he loves that song.
Yeah.
He'll like tear up when he listens to it. It's like very
This
sweet.
song sometimes will make me tear up.
I'm glad you got to talk about music. That was really fun. That was
Yeah.
fun for me personally.
There's a song actually while we're on a roll here that I cannot listen to.
Yeah. What?
It's Wonderful by Everclear.
Don't know that song.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
But I like tear up every single time I hear it. If it comes up on shuffle, I'll skip it every single time.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love talking about music, dude. That's like my favorite thing ever.
All right.
Can I talk about music? a little
Yes,
bit,
you can
please?
talk.
Okay.
You don't need my permission.
Well,
as a
I don't
man.
want anybody to make fun of me.
It's far too late
because
for that, Amanda.
the song I want to talk about is the song that my song of the week is a song called "Same Drugs" by Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper has a new album coming out on Friday. We will not have recorded a podcast. Like, the next time you hear this podcast, that album will be out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It hasn't come out yet. It will be out by the time you hear our voices again. The way that people feel about Frank Ocean and Blonde, the album, is how I feel about Chance the Rapper and Coloring Book. I am a massive fan of Chance the Rapper, and an even bigger fan of the album Coloring Book that the song Same Drugs is on. That album came out when I was a sophomore in college, which was the beginning of my deconstruction. That was the beginning of, like, I think this might all be bullshit. Or I think a lot of this is bullshit. I'm not going to say all of it. I think a lot of this is bullshit. And I had a really hard time because I wasn't a big, like, rap and R&B girl because I grew up very protected and very white. And so that was, like, like risky music or whatever the fuck. But when that album came out, it, like, really actually legitimately, like, changed my life. It did.
Oh, yeah.
Chance the Rapper grew up very Christian, and the feature list on that album is insane because he's a free agent who was discovered by Kanye West.
Nope.
And Kanye West, he is a terrible person. He is a Nazi. He sucks. In 2016, he produced Coloring Book. And he's on the album. Lil Wayne is on it. 2 Chainz is on it. T-Pain is on it. Future is on it. Kirk Franklin, who's one of the most famous gospel singers of all time, is on it. It's crazy. Justin Bieber is on it. It's nuts. It's an insane album. It won 3 Grammys. He won Best New Artist, Best Rap Album of the Year, and Best Live Rap Performance that year.
Shit.
From his 3rd album.
That's
like, and you're going to love this. Chance the Rapper, the way that he got into recording his own music, he used a tax-funded, for like sort of free studio at the Chicago Public Library.
Let's fucking go,
and he was
dude.
in a little duo with his buddy from high school who they're still like BFFs. And their rap duo was called Instrumentality. Great name.
That's good.
And they just rapped in their like studio at the library.
That's
and like
fucking
that's
dope.
how he really. And then when he was in high school, he got expelled for 10 days. And while he was expelled, he wrote the album 10 Days. And that's how he like really got started.
That's awesome.
And then he came out with Acid Rap, which is a great album. Coloring Book is deeply, deeply personal to me. There's a lot of, I appreciate what my faith system did for me as a child. I do not agree with it anymore. And I appreciate Christianity for the cultural significance. I don't know if I believe it for or I don't know if I trust it for its theological presence. So there's a line in the first song that's called All We Got. That's about how music is all we've got. That's like the refrain.
You mentioned the feature list. This is crazy.
It's crazy. Read them out. Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah,
Love Ty Dolla $ign.
Kanye, Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz. Is that Jeremiah? I don't know.
Yeah.
Jamila Woods, Young Thug, Lil Yachty. Is it Saba or Saba?
Saba, I think.
Justin Bieber, Tokyo, Knox Fortune, J Electronica, Future,
The Chicago Children's Choir.
Ty Dolla $ign, Anderson .Paak.
Crazy.
That's nuts.
On your third album as a free agent, crazy.
That's really
There's
wild.
a line in the first song that I think about all the time. Where he says, "This is the beat that played under the world. This is the sheep that didn't like what it heard." Get it? Sheep.
Yes.
Like, and how you're like a sheep as a Christian. That's like being a sheep of the shepherd is like the whole thing. This is the beat that played under the world. This is the sheep that didn't like what it heard. This is officially first song on the album. This is the third album. Music is all we got. Great. This is the beat that played under the world. This is the sheep that didn't like what it heard. This is officially first. This is the third. It's like that, like... Anyway, he's just smart, and the song Same Drugs that I'm plugging for my song of the week, the whole song is Peter Pan imagery, where he says, like, at the refrain is just, "We don't do the same drugs no more." And he says, like, when the first verse starts with, "Wendy, you've changed. Wendy, you've aged. I thought you'd never grow up." Like that, like, window closed, Wendy got old. I was too late. I was a shadow of what I once was. And the idea is, I'm going to get, like, I'm going to cry, I think, thinking about this. The idea is, like, I love a person and we've grown apart, but I stayed a child. And that person, not I outgrew this person, that person outgrew me.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And it's, like, so unique. It's such a unique perspective, because I feel like a lot of times in music, when you talk about a breakup or you talk about a distance or whatever, a lot of times in music, the perspective is, I had to do what's best for me by moving on from someone that I outgrew. Mm-hmm. But this song is the opposite. It's realizing, like, oh, that person outgrew me. And, like, I'm doing drugs. I'm Peter Pan. And Wendy moved on. And at the end, he has this refrain where he just sings "Stay in the Line" a lot, like Coloring Book.
Oh, sure.
Because there's no song called Coloring Book, but it's like a theme.
Damn.
It's so good, dude. It's so good. And he has a new song on Starline, which comes out on Friday, that's called Space and Time. And it's the exact same idea that, like, I am trying really hard to show the person I love that I'm an adult now, but it's not working because it's too late. Like, and then he writes songs like Angels. That's, like, fun as fuck. And he talks about, I even had Steve giving out apples for free because Steve Jobs donated a bunch of computers to the Chicago public school system because of Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper votes in school board elections. Like, he, like, is involved in his community for real. Yeah. He, like, tore up Lollapalooza, last week, 2 weeks ago? Anyway, I feel very passionately, like, very genuinely, sincerely about Coloring Book and about Chance the Rapper as a person. His new album art is the same style as Coloring Book and Acid Rap and 10 Day. It is not the same as The Big Day, which is the album he put out in 2022. That was shit. And I had tickets to that concert because I love him and I'm going to go to all of his shit. And it got canceled because nobody bought tickets.
Ooh.
It was that bad. But now it's like a return to form.
Nice.
I'm really excited. I love him so much.
Hell
I love
yeah.
him so much. The only other song I was going to plug is a song called "Oh Okay" by Ian. I have watched that before you send it to me. I've seen the video. I have seen the video of Ian performing at Lollapalooza. I have seen how hot that man is. Please don't send it to me. I am gnawing at the iron bars of my enclosure. Please release me from the shackles of being attracted to men.
She's crossing her fingers right now, by the way. It's like, don't
10
send
toes
it.
on business.
Don't send it to me.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
What if someone sent me this video of this hot man?
I already
being
have
hot?
it bookmarked. I don't need anybody to send it to me. The fuck? What are you talking about?
Come on, England!
Anyway, that's it. Please go listen to Coloring Book. Please tell me your thoughts. I am obsessed with that album in a way that deserves to be studied. Follow us if you feel like it. Our Instagram is at the Pyramid Pod. Eli is at Eli_farmer_. Follow him for cake and dog pics. My Instagram is at NotAmandaB_. You can follow me for nasty gal content. Send us an email to thepyramidpodcast@gmail.com. Good luck on your finals. Good night, Eli.
Good night, Alyssa.
Thanks so much for listening. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh.
I forgot to start a timer. You're not reminding me to start timers anymore.
I don't remind anybody of anything. I can barely keep myself on track.
Things, don't worry.
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
I'm gonna kill him.
8.5 out of 10. Easy.